Hey everyone, it's Allie, and Kitty Cat has come right up. The second I got ready to do this, she came right up to be part of our week ahead reading. And we could use a little black cat energy, couldn't we? Because it's October. It's the 3rd of October, so this is the reading from the 3rd to the 10th. And in celebration of October, I am using my Bohemian Gothic Tarot today. So it's such a gorgeous deck. This is the only Baba Studios deck I have. It's the 3rd edition. Listen to that shuffle. Oh, here, I'll show you. Come on. Oh, it's too windy up here for you? We'll see how long that lasts. Yeah, I really admire them as artists, and the quality of this deck is just stunning. But I have to admit, their vibe doesn't always super click with me and what I'm looking for a deck. That's just me personally. Again, I totally respect what they're doing as artists and as creators. Although sadly, I've heard they're leaving the tarot world, which is a bummer because I do feel like their decks are so beautiful. Given enough time, there would have been one that I just super clicked with. Just hasn't happened. Okay, so let's see. Whoop, jumper. What we've got for us today. Oh my god. Sorry, you'll see why I'm laughing in a moment. Okay. Sorry, I have used this deck for myself the other day, and I pulled the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. So that's what I got yesterday. And this deck has not been in order for years. I haven't done anything where I put it back into order. And then here we go. So the 4 of Pentacles, upright. The 5 of Pentacles, upright. And the Fool, upright. Oh, before I go on, if you were looking for my reading from last week, so am I. I don't know what happened there, and I deleted the file from my laptop to make room. And I know it was on YouTube, but then it just wasn't. So, I mean, clearly I screwed something up, but I'm really sorry. If you've been following my readings for the last month or so, everybody who my readings were clicking for, I think, was going through like some difficult 3 of Swords energy, 2 of Swords energy, 10 of Swords energy. It was just like a month of upheaval. And 2 weeks ago, it sort of stabilized in my readings, and that's certainly how I felt in my own life. And last week's reading was also much more stable. And I feel like this one is too. So let's talk about it. So we've got the 4 of Pentacles, right? So here we've got like symbol of material things. But it's very much a card of like holding to yourself and keeping to yourself, right? And so I don't tend to view this, depending on how it falls in a reading. I think it's very important sometimes to keep those things to yourself. But I don't feel like that's the case here. I feel like this is a case of perhaps being too guarded with your money, with your material resources, with your thoughts of others, maybe just out of caution, probably more than anything else. But also, regardless of all of that guarding, right, all of that self-preservation that you are putting energy to, it's not doing what you want it to do for you. Because you're still feeling this 5 of Pentacle energy, and this is the center card in our 3-card spread. So I tend to look at that as sort of being like the root of what it is I'm talking about. And here in the 5 of Pentacles, like, even though you've done all this guarding, you're still being kept out of what it is you actually want. Like whatever this action is, it's not gaining access here, right? There's still a closed door to you. And you've done everything to protect yourself, but this is not the direction you want to go in. Whichever thing is making you hold yourself and keep yourself protected, it's for good reason, because it's not something that's going to end up being good for you in the long run. If we think about pentacles, right? Like maybe it's a job that you're going after, but you're just not allowing yourself to hope. And then maybe that's a good thing. Or like a sexual relationship where you feel like you don't want to give up that sort of physical intimacy because the emotional intimacy you're not sure is there. It's not. Right? So While your instincts here are good, but they're not going to solve your problem. What is going to solve your problem in this case is moving in an entirely different direction, taking some kind of leap. So, like, maybe the job thing isn't happening to you because you've been too laser focused on one particular job or one kind of job, and you're not really taking into account everything you have to offer and all of your potential abilities. This might be the time to do that. If it's a relationship, right, that you've been sort of banging on the door of, still holding on to yourself because you don't dare to hope, but no, maybe it's time to sort of rethink that, get back out there, walk out on some other precipice and take the leap. The Fool card can be like, it's a fool, and in the traditional Waite-Smith deck, there's the dog like trying to warn him of the danger, but that's not here, right? Like, look at the balance and the care being taken. Like, this person is out on a ledge for a reason. Like, this isn't someone who's going to fall, right? So it's time to push yourself out of what you have been expecting and what you've been going through over and over again and around. It's just kind of time to leave that behind and find something that's going to work better for you. And you probably have to think outside the box. It's not going to be sort of a more lateral thinking move where you're like, oh, well, this is similar, I could do this. No, I think you have to just really expand your mind and think about a variety of different options. Maybe do some journaling to think about what it is. Just allow your mind to play, like, for a week. Just like, what could this thing be, this new thing, this new precipice that I can walk out on and take a leap of faith? Because whatever you're doing here, it's just not working for you. So that's pretty exciting to start off a new month, the month of October, the month of Halloween. Oh, so exciting. What a great time of year. So I hope you found that helpful, and I will be back here next week. I am going to do the darn everything I've learned from video. I actually did almost all of it. And then someone came to my door and my dogs went crazy, and which is nothing new for my videos if you watched me before. But in this case, I just could not get a handle on it again. And anyway, so, and I didn't love the way it had turned out. I didn't think I was being as clear as I should be. So I'm going to refilm that one, and it will be coming out pretty soon. I'm not going to put myself to any dates because that's been so nuts. But anyway, I hope you have an awesome week. I hope this maybe helped you. 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Let's move on from that. Let's go and embrace our Fool energy. Have a great day.